And the next thing we will do here is these heads. And we will not model this because it will take a lot of time, and we can always find something like this for free on the internet and save a lot of time. And I found this on Blends Web. So you just need to have a free profile on this website, and you can download this. And I will share this link with you. I already downloaded this, so we can open this file. And one thing here, if you go to this creator, you can find also, and this is a female head. And I don't know why I choose first time, and because there is and also male head, so you can choose between these two. And this is a test I do, so you don't need to be confused. So you will get only this model. And I'm not sure if I subdivide this before. So I will apply this, and this is what you get. And we can now copy this head and paste it here. And you can see how this is small, so you just need to scale this. And I will isolate this object with numpad period key, and I think I will go with cube and place it here. And I just want this line be about here, and maybe scale this down. And scale this on y-axis. And I think we can rotate little on x-axis. It will be much easier for us. And select this bottom part here. And go with proportional editing and try rotate this. And this is not easy process because it is not easy to rotate this and don't touch this head, so I will go with brush and rotate on X a little and try move this on Y and repeat this process a few times. I think I will now move this more here and cut this part. So I will apply this mirror modifier and go with K, go to wireframe mode, take knife and hold Z for Z axis and C to cut through. Press C and now enter. And now we can delete this part here. Delete vertices. Okay, and now we can place this here. I will try in sculpt mode, just smooth this little. And I think I position this. So I think this line match with this one. And scale this. And now we can bring material for this head and this part behind. And I will use metal material from chocofood.com. So you can go, I will share the link with you, but you can go to chocofood.com and click here to store products and this free category. And now you can download this shader pack. And this is what you get. So you get a lot of these materials. And now we will use this metal material. And I use this number 5. So we can just open this material. Copy this to our scene. And you can just go to material tab and bring this to our head. Okay, now we can just check UV. And this looks great because this is already unwrapped. And for this part here, I will bring this material. And I will now duplicate this material and call this some more details. So now we have two separate material, and I will now go to shading tab and to object. And with a double tap numpad period key, you can bring this here selected object. So the next thing, I will go to ambient CG and search for chip, and you can download any of this. There is no big difference. I will bring this displacement map here and use this as a band. So Shift A and bump, and now you can plug this to high and this to normal, and we get a lot of details here. So I can go with Control T and I can scale this maybe to 2. Okay, something like this, and I think this look good. I think this metal map doesn't look so good, so I will also go here with Control T and maybe scale this. and we have a lot of details here. And also I can, this bump map is too strong, too intense, so just bring this down. I think I will scale this down. And now we can just model some details also, just quickly. I can go with I to insert and extrude on Y. And maybe add one loop cut here. Scale on X. I will scale this on X and deform UV, so I will later fix UV. And maybe Ctrl B again. And I think we can just extrude this on Y. And maybe we can go with bevel. Just apply scale, Ctrl A and scale. And now I will select again all and go with U, unwrap or cube projection. And now we fix UV. And the next I want to create something that holds this. So I will go with cylinder and rotate this and bring this to 16 and rotate this on x-axis by 90. Scale this down. And scale on y-axis. And now I will go with cube and scale this on y-axis also. And I can go more with details and create some bolts. Shift A and cylinder, and now type here maybe 8 and rotate this on 90 again. Scale this on y-axis. And maybe we can just apply scale and maybe we can model this. Just connect this and go with Ctrl B. Okay, we have selected this. Ctrl B and now just make cut here. and extrude this on y-axis, and we have problems here, so just select this vertices, go to side view and move this. And now I want bevel these edges, and also this. And go with Ctrl B. This will be barely visible in render, but we can create these details. And now I can bring this material also here and here, and bevel this, Ctrl B, and just with Alt D duplicate this and move this on X-axis, and Alt D and Z-axis. And now I will go with Ctrl J to join this to one object, and also this. Ctrl J, now I have only one object here. And maybe I will go with Shade Smooth here. And now with Alt D and on X-axis to duplicate this. And also go bring this up, Alt D and Z, and I will rotate this on X-axis, so RX. And now if you scale this on Y-axis, you deform this, and because you scale this on this orientation, so we need just set this to normal, and now you can scale this on Z-axis. So SZ, and now this is not stretched, and rotate on X more. Something like this, and we can also duplicate this with Alt D, and we can now back to global orientation. And we need to choose these individual origins and SY -1. And now I can also duplicate this. Alt D, move on Y-axis and scale on Y by -1. And I will now select all this, so I can go with select linked material, and I will select all this and this head, and I will go with Alt D and X and scale this. So just select here a bounding box and scale this down. And I will make two small heads here. And Alt D and move on X-axis. And this here don't have sense, so I will remove them. And scale this on Y. Scale on Y, and now I will duplicate this and move up. Just move this up, Alt Z, and move somewhere here, and move this here, and scale this on Y-axis. And go with Alt D and move this on X-axis also. And now we can make a set camera and see how this looks. So I will go to viewport display, viewport shading, and I think I will move camera more on side. So I will rotate this on the axis and now move on Y-axis. And I will rotate this on X-axis also a little. And we can create cables now. So I will go with a curve and a Bezier curve, and scale this on X-axis, and go to edit mode and rotate this on Z-axis a little. And now we can set this to about here, and if you go with right click and subdivide, we get another point here, and we can move this down and scale this, and you also need to rotate this on Y-axis, so R and Y. And now with S scale, you transform this. Okay, something like this, and now I will go with Shift D and make some variation of this. And rotate this one on X-axis. and to make another copy with Shift D, and I will now scale this and move this up. And Shift D again, and okay, and I will bring this all this behind this head. And move this one. So I will look at reference, and we need some go more down. So I will go with Shift D and just move this down, and maybe you can rotate this a little. And duplicate this again, and maybe I can set a few of these to go from this head. So I will just go to edit mode and move this here. Connect this to this neck. And maybe you can scale this and rotate on y-axis. And now I will go with to this curve here, and hit to geometry and bevel, and maybe I can enter these 2 centimeters. I will go with 2 centimeters for now, and maybe we can change later. So, and this will be 1 centimeter. We can make some variation. One and 1 centimeter. And I will just create a material for this. Just go with black color. I will bring roughness down to catch more light. And now I will just set a viewport display color here, maybe to see better which object have which material. So I can now easy. I can select all these objects, and last selected is this one, and now I can go with Ctrl L and link materials. And now I can select one of these objects and go to select linked materials, and with Shift D bring this to X-axis. And now just make some variation on the right side. something like this, and just make more variation. And now we can make quick render.